A very good evening, everyone. Caesar Gaming here with a brand new episode in our Rome 2 Grand Campaign. Well, not really the Grand Campaign yet. We're finishing up the tutorial. But we're doing well here. We're obviously marching on the last few cities here. But this is also why I'm not a fan of the army cap that we're currently dealing with. Look, I want this army needs to be fully kitted out, but I want to pull one army back just because I'm not really comfortable leaving the Gauls out there completely exposed and leaving the Hardlands completely open. So I'm thinking, look, this one is only the city itself. Doesn't appear to have anything else. So keep on the border for the time being. I might send some guys to reinforce over there, but for the time being, this is fine. She has a skill, does she? Alright. Plus one cunning, line of sight. Line of sight is honestly really helpful, so let's go with that one. And we'll end the turn there. Let's see. Now, she can move up. Because there's no one in there, so that's all good. I mainly want you to have a look at this army. And this is a full stack army. Okay. Yeah, okay, this didn't really... I only wanted these guys to come over. And you guys will now make your way back. You guys are now fully kitted out. So you can attack on them. We do have some money to spare. This is part of Campania. We do have the public order, but there still appears to be an issue on what is this coming from. Food is not great, but overall, so they're importing it, I assume. In taxes mainly. I mean, I can push up the public order even more, but it's not going to be enough to balance it out as such. Yeah, these guys are also not doing too hot. None of them are doing amazing, and this is gonna take even more public order off it. So that's not good. I mean, how much public order? I mean, I can't do two. I won't put in two at the same spot. That just doesn't make a lot of sense. Look, I reckon we'll... They've got a quarry. Is that something unique to Kappa in this case, that there's some resource around? Trench, stone quarry. A lot of public order penalties coming from this streamline though. But if it's tailored to this region, then I'm inclined to say let's go for it. And we'll end the turn, sorry, technologies. Doesn't really matter because we're almost done here anyways, but... The mercenaries don't care too much about that. Tactics, missile damage, ship health. Look, missile damage will be helpful, so let's get that one going. Now we'll end the turn here. Yeah, okay, these guys are catching on now. They're reinforcing the city, which is smart. But it won't save them in that sense. Do we have enough to rally this? I'd say we do. We've also got superior troops. I'm not comfortable leaving Rome completely open. So these guys are going to pull back. And you guys are going to come in. I should have done this battle the last turn. Now all of a sudden we're making it considerably harder for ourselves. We will fight this on the map. It's a large scale battle. So it should be a good one to see in person. Also, we need the army in pretty good shape to keep on pushing to the next one afterwards. And this is where I think you should be able to field more armies, right? Because if in this case, if I want to essentially make 2 armies, one sort of as backup and send one back to Rome, but then there'll be 2 smaller armies. So I can still afford it. It'll fit in the budget. It's just the game that's capping me at this point, and that I think is dumb. I'm not a fan of explicit boundaries that the game puts on your gameplay. I think it's much more beneficial if they stick with, let's call them implicit boundaries, right? So something that doesn't seem to be gamey added on. In this case, as I've told you all before, I think just because of the monetary system, there's already a cap on what you can possibly do in terms of army size. But whether I want to make 1 big army or 15 smaller armies, that should be up to me. Now I've read online for a few posts that the way they put this in was to avoid the AI having to split off in several different armies, because it is true that the AI, you can see that in my Rome Total War campaign if you saw that one as well, the AI does have a tendency to make a lot of smaller armies. I don't know why they do that, but it seems to be something that they do. So in that sense, this definitely solves that issue, but, well, brings its own fallbacks. Why is this loading so long? This is now the second battle that takes a long time to load. If it's a continuous thing, I'll edit these portions out just to keep the ball rolling. Okay, there we go, finally. It's rain, let's wait. Rain. Dry. Excellent. Right, at least this army is fully kitted out, so we've got a really strong force here. No velites, that's the only downside. Is this the town? Or is that the town? We're meeting them. I don't know what it is, but it's either a very small town, or we're still on the outskirts. Alright, so let's set this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 8.
Infantry at your command. Hastati. Sons of Mars.
And we'll keep
Melee troops. Roman, ready for duty.
Okay, let's try to set this up nicely.
Hastati. Principes.
Actually,
Melee troops.
sorry, I'm just thinking here what's the best way to set this up. Obviously, these guys will be together and these guys will be together. Formation attack, put them on guard mode, put them on guard mode.
Melee infantry. In service to Rome. Ready and waiting. In the name of Rome.
Alright, so let's set this up. We've got the Hastati, and we're gonna keep these in the front line. I'm not a big fan of leaving gaps in the middle, so you know how I do things by now.
Levy slingers.
These can be in the front for the time being. Then,
Brave Romans to a man.
let's put these guys on the flanks.
Melee troops awaiting
Especially because these are we'll try to move these guys around where we can. This will give us some extra power. Keep the cavalry in the back, because I'm not sure where the cavalry is going to end up.
We await your command.
And then we've got these guys left.
Hastati. Melee infantry ready. Principes.
Put these behind the lines here.
Melee troops. Romans ready for duty.
Yeah, that works. I don't need these guys gripped together. I'll put these in when we need. We know that this is the front line. We know that these are in the wing. General obviously way behind, and we'll put the cavalry on each flank for the time being. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's roll.
Comrades, we march on the enemy's capital to free our leader. These men stand in your way. Show them no mercy. Now, men,
And everyone can walk. We'll just put it on fast forward. Key thing here is to not get these guys too tired. There is obviously a reinforcing army coming from the town. I'm not sure which angle they're going to be coming from. I don't feel that rushing this is right now the best way to go about this. So we'll just take this one step at a time. There we go. The line is pretty wide. That does need to be said, but we've got sort of enough on the back there to move around, let's say. But we're definitely going to need to put an emphasis on... we can actually get in between these houses, use that as cover a little bit. Let's take a look at the enemy army composition whilst we're at it. Obviously, we've got the slingers up front. We've got a decent number of Italian spearmen, but our swords should do well against that. We've got mobs, those are essentially useless. We do have some Italian cavalry, noble infantry, and some more cavalry, so they do outnumber us in terms of cavalry. But I reckon we're still okay. We'll try to push as much as we can and make good use of our numerical advantage in terms of infantry to swing these guys around and get involved ASAP. These guys toggle on your fire at will. And we'll let them trade a little bit. For now, the Stati appear to be outside of range. No, sorry, they are within hitting range, but... No, what are you doing? Don't get out of position. Oh my goodness. Come back. Not sure why these guys went out of their way to fire at them, but keep throwing. Alright, let's pull this up and we'll give these guys to put them on fire at will as well, but I do think we need to get this a little bit closer. I'm okay to run with this a little bit now. As soon as we can, we'll put the slingers behind. For now, we're still okay though. Okay, put this on normal speed. Keep an eye out. And pull these guys back now. No need to risk them unnecessarily.
say your piece.
We might go for a quick skirmish on the right flank there. The Stati are now firing, and now they're moving up the infantry, I think because they're kind of forced to. Let's swap these guys around. And let's trade with the Italian cavalry there. Try to get rid of this flank. Get involved there. Get involved with the cavalry on that side. Triarii, move over this way.
time! Orders! Hastati, at advance! Romans, ready for duty!
These guys are trading with the cavalry on that flank.
Triarii, engage! Ready! At speed! For glory! We await your command.
Alright, Triarii is moving in. These guys are not doing too hard against the cavalry.
Back with principes! Advance! Levy!
Right, annoyingly this means at this point we've lost our cav to a decent extent. Alright, get involved with these guys.
For quick march! Hastati! Advance! As you command! Jupiter gives us strength!
Start swinging these guys around now.
Commander! Advance at speed! Orders! Commander! Charge! Your orders!
And start rolling up this line.
Sons of Mars! Principes! Triarii!
Good, good, good. Alright, you guys keep on firing.
Proud Romans all! Your orders! Hastati!
Really big battle. Our cavalry's not going to win it, but at least they kept the cavalry busy enough and kept them out of way of our main units.
At speed! Speed! Quickly!
Alright, get rid of these slingers.
Melee infantry! Triarii! At the double!
Right, start rolling up this left flank now.
Men back! Sons of Mars! Engage! Commander! Jupiter gives us strength! At speed!
Right, right flank is still holding. That's the main thing. Where's our general?
At the double! Advance at speed! Commander! Order! By your command! We await the enemy! Quick march!
Bring the general over here to the right flank.
At the double!
And give a charge on the rear here.
Principes! Ready awaiting! We obey! Orders! Forward! Melee infantry at your command! Romans ready for duty!
Alright, keep an eye on the general here. Come back, come back.
To quick march! At the double! Advance at speed!
Alright, line is breaking, line is breaking.
Say your piece! Principes! At ease! Somnium shall
Alright, chase them down.
Proud Romans all! Your orders! Extemplo!
You guys focus on killing this last unit here.
Jupiter gives us strength! For glory!
Get rid of these slingers. Come on, wrap this up, wrap this up.
On quick march! To Paulinus!
What's that? Like, I'm not massively concerned about the slingers, but if you can catch them.
Tonight, we divide the spoils. Hastati!
And there it is. Alright. Look, you never know which way the battle is going to swing. Cavalry took a beating, but the main thing is that kept the cavalry from... what shall we do here? Do I care about the money? Right, this is kind of a tricky part, right? Do I occupy it? Do I raise it? Principality 1 and then conquest next turn only? Or do I kill the entire thing? I mean, I think I can just occupy it, I suppose.
The road to Bovianum is clear, Proconsul. Their capital will be fortified. We'll need siege engines if we are to capture.
The Samnite capital is in sight. Finally. Siege engineers, muster your equipment. If ruthless is...
Okay.
Speak your mind.
Look, we got some more benefits here. Replenishment rate. That's helpful. That's helpful. Let's go with that one. Siege engines. Okay. Do I need to build those beforehand, or do we need to build those when they're at that level? Why are these guys so... I mean, we're almost done with the temples there, so that should help with the public court at this place. This one has also got... Well, this one doesn't have a temple, but we can upgrade the temple there. That should help a little bit. You guys, keep on making your way back. I think then we're good to go for now. Give these guys a chance to regenerate some of their units. And they need to go overboard here.
How can I be of assistance?
She can do some sabotage. If it works, nice. She's filled. Okay. Look, there's pretty much nothing in there. So let's just go ahead and actually take this off. You make your way to Malventum. And through there. Cool. You guys, off you go.
Engineers to the fore. We need siege equipment to breach those walls.
Light galley or ladders. Let's do ladders, I suppose. Can I take that off?
Lay siege.
Okay, so we're building.
My skills.
Can you?
No.
No, okay, so you can't do it whilst under siege.
Would not allow it.
Okay, fine, we'll just wait. We're not in a rush. Crap.
Ready for orders. Soldiering. It's a good life. Hold this a garrison.
Yeah, we need the principes in this army if we want to fill this out, if there's going to be any help on supporting. So let's pull that up. Just wait, because I foresee issues with the goals there.
Victory for Rome. Ready yourselves.
Look, we've got enough ladders, I think, to make this work. There's barely anything in there. We need to turn our back on the goals afterwards. So let's attack now. There's no need, no time to wait. Oh, so it looks like we already had ladders to start off with. So now we've got an excessive amount of ladders, but...
Men carrying ladders can be used to scale the city walls. Those manning the battering ram can be ordered to...
What's a nice entry point?
They will be vulnerable to missile fire.
I like the setup here. Fortunately, there's a tower in the way, so maybe this is actually a better spot. Maybe actually the initial setup wasn't too bad. This is actually decent.
We await the enemy.
Principes!
Right, let's start. So can I click them anywhere?
The Samnites cower behind their walls, but they know the end draws near for them. Bovianum will fall today.
So I'm curious how many of these things I can send up. In Rome Total War, i.e. the first one, there was always this part where you could only get a few. So we'll keep two in reserve in case this whole thing backfires. But in the first one, the number of...
Have the siege weapons target the walls and the gate. They won't stand for long.
The number of towers that you could send up the wall seemed to...
I am ready. Battle group awaiting orders.
Advance at speed! Commander! Double time!
For instance, I don't know where these guys are going now. Look, I think... Because the tower is going to fire, so we'll keep two as backup in case it all fails. But this should be enough to make this work. Bring out these guys. And let's bring out the slingers. I mean, I don't know if they can do anything from that distance already, but if they can, will be great. I mean, any help at this point will be well received. Looks like they can sort of swing some things. At least now the tower sort of needs to pick.
Alive or dead.
Okay, cool. We're getting guys on the tower, so let's...
Infantry ready. Victory for Rome!
Okay, we're getting guys on the tower.
By your command. Engage! Astarte! Sons of Mars! Principes!
Swing these guys to the right flank. That's probably the safest way to do this. Alright, how are we doing on the walls here? Everyone, off formation attack, please. You're on the wall, so no need to make this too clean. All we're doing is the garrison and then the one main unit of the guys. Come on, fight, fight, fight. You guys, let's crush these guys. Come on, crush, crush. You guys, get on the wall. Double time. And once the wall's clear, you guys can get on as well. I think we've almost got these guys wrapped up, so yeah, that's good. You guys also double time it, please. The general, you can stand outside now. Chill. Double time, double time. These guys are now getting up the wall as well. Alright, get these guys on there. Overall, we're still doing okay. I'm not just in a big rush to go down there. If these guys want to engage here in tight quarters and their spears are not going to be as helpful as my... We're looking at it from this side. Okay, I think these guys need to start moving down. Not everyone is up yet. Yeah. Okay, can you guys come down, please? They can't for some reason.
Levies! We await your command. Astati, forward! Sons of Mars.
Alright, let's get everyone down. You guys can keep on firing. Do you have any ammo left? Not a whole lot, but you still got some. Actually, you got a lot of ammo left. What are you doing? Fire. Guys.
Glory to Rome! In the name of Rome!
Okay, I'm not sure what they're doing, but... I mean, the gateway's all the way over there.
Melee infantry! Jupiter gives us strength!
Can you guys walk over here and just clean out the...
Proud Romans all.
Okay, how are we doing? It's getting kind of messy at this point. So let's group this up in a little bit tighter units.
Prince of Heirs! Battle group awaiting orders!
Okay guys, let's start moving out. Who is stuck?
Melee infantry ready!
We've only got one unit here, so let's put these guys in along with them.
Melee troops!
Who else is moving? You are, yeah?
By your command!
Okay. Line up if you can. You can't.
Sons of Mars!
Oh, come on guys.
Of Rome!
Work with me a little bit here.
Astati! Double time! Hold Romans all!
Okay. We'll try to bait these guys. And the rest honestly can just chill for the time being, right? There's no one else in the city, so there's no need to rush this. You can just do it one at a time.
Ready! Hold!
See how we're doing over here. These guys are now forming up. Alright, let's put this on normal speed. I mainly want these guys now to use their pila and to get a little bit of an advantage on these guys.
Gives us strength!
So let's just see how they do.
Triarii!
Okay, can you guys... Well, that's an expensive unit to send over for that purpose.
Romans, ready for duty!
Can you guys make your way over here?
Astati!
Alright. Charge. Very good charge there with the pila on the first go. This should at least overwhelm them. Now their spears, they are noble ones, so they're slightly better, but still should be relatively easy going.
Sons of Mars! Happy to serve!
How are we doing here, guys?
Melee infantry at your command. Quickly, march! Break off!
Give them a bit of a rear charge. Not the best angle here, but pull up behind
Set speed! Engage!
and engage. From the rear to give a good swarming effect. This should now go a lot better than the initial portion. There we go. Enemies from behind, that generally does the trick. Quickly swing this back.
Astarte, the Samnite capital has fallen. They are lost. Roman strength and courage have won this war. Glory to Rome.
Oh, that's it. Don't even need to go to the other rally point. And look at this guy. He's a happy chap.
Soldiers of Rome,
All right.
we have traveled far together, down a path not of our choosing. Fate and the cruelty of man compelled each of us
Nice
to
little
go
prologue there in this sense. I do like it.
and defend our lands against the common foe. We did not seek this war, yet it is our homes that burn, our allies massacred, and our leader Rutulus that lies slain, butchered by a
Oh,
desperate
that's
enemy.
classic Roman, right? Instead of bringing the leader back, he takes the place. Honestly, very good representation of Rome. That's how that would have gone.
Will always find Rome. The Samnite dead still litter the field. Yet already, new threats loom and menace our borders. Greeks on our very shores plot to strip us of our lands and livelihoods. Eastern peoples from across the sea construct mighty empires whilst we feud with our neighbors. Barbarians seek to plunder our homes and villages. Our fight is for our way of life, and it has only just begun. With the favor of the gods, we shall forge our destiny together. For Rome!
And I suppose that ends the prologue. That's finished then, right? So what happens if I now, if I press continue? Where does it bring me to? Yeah, okay, so that's essentially the end now. Never mind, then it brings me back to the last save. Alright, awesome. Now in that case, we'll start our actual campaign. So let's have a look at the options that we have here. Grand campaign. Empire divided, Republic. Look, I'll go through, at some point I might get to these. But I think initially, for our very first gameplay, for our very first footage, I'm just sticking to the Grand campaign. I'll obviously be playing it as Rome. But also we have Carthage, successor kingdoms. What does that mean? Okay, sort of like the... Yeah, fair enough. After Alexander. Eastern Empire, Gallic tribes, German tribes, Suebi. Oh, so there's multiple tribes, but we can only pick one. Greek states, we can only pick Massila. Obviously, we'll go with Rome. What do we have? Very hard, legendary, easy. Can I pick... I'll put the, I mean, I can always turn it off at some point. What does this do? You have to fight battles without the beta or contextual boost steps. No, that's okay. Battle time limit. Yes, we've seen in the past that comes back to bite us in the ass otherwise. I'll keep it at normal. Normally, I'd say battle difficulty on high. Sorry, a battle difficulty on normal and campaign difficulty on high. Just because I don't like the fact that otherwise units get burst, right? So all of a sudden you lose a one-to-one engagement between your legionaries and a unit of mobs just because of the bonus that they give. But I can see, well, we can always sort of change it out. But for now, let's just go with easy. Sorry, normal. Seems to be the balanced game setting, so it should be okay. Who do we have? House of Julia. Barbarian subduers 50% melee attack during barbarian tribes. Okay. Organization. +6 to cultural conversion. Pretty strong. Founding Fathers. Public order bonus. Maximum +6 from presence of Latin culture. Agrarian wisdom. +30 wealth from agricultural buildings. That one is good too. Corneli. Cultural simulation. -50% public order penalty due to the presence of foreign cultures. Or will serve 50% upkeep cost for all auxiliary units. Huh. Okay. Tough pick in that sense. Cultural conversion, that's a good one. The 30 wealth is very good. Cultural simulation is big though. Public order penalties. Right, because if you're rapidly expanding, you're initially gonna have a lot of public order issues as you try to merge that over. And upkeep cost for the auxiliary units, we'll use some. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with Cornelia because we're gonna be rapidly expanding, so you get the public order bonus. That's really helpful. Plus, we can probably stick to the legionnaires as Roman input and then work with auxiliaries to keep our armies a little bit different and regional as well. So go with this one. And you know, just keep it at normal for the time being. I don't really know what the heart here does in terms of the unit warfare, so we'll keep it on this. What other bonus do we get? Is this the same? This is the same for everyone. Movement range. Okay, cool. Let's do it. I think the prologue did decent in terms of explaining stuff, but honestly, it's not really what I wanted to get out of it. I was hoping that they'd go a little bit more in detail in terms of leveraging local resources for the best structures. It doesn't really outline which buildings are catered to the region or which one also work in the entire province. So didn't really get out of it what I could, but I suppose I can just do the rest on Google and ChatGPT or any tips that you guys give along the way.
War with the Etruscan League. March north and capture their territories.
Yeah.
This will allow you to consolidate Italia and ensure the safety of Rome.
Yeah, I think I got it. Thank you. 2 provinces. Yeah. Let's see. What are we working with? Nope. Didn't mean to click on the encyclopedia there.
Contains an insight.
Trade and treasury. We can bump the... I mean, keep it at normal for the time being. We'll see how we do. Obviously for this one, let's see, what's wisdom? Auxiliary camp, manipulator barracks. What does this one do? At this point, I'd like to see what that auxiliary barracks actually do. But I can't check that. Look, let's... Yeah, I'm thinking, we'll start. Let's do the land management first. I think we've got enough here to initially work with.
Move the entire force. This tab shows all the units or ships available for
2 out of 4
recruitment in
armies.
a selected province. Right-click on the unit.
Yeah. Okay, we've got our main army here. Where's our spy? I know we had one.
What do you wish of me?
A character's household is the objects, assistants.
How may I serve?
Okay, you're gonna go up north.
Swift and silent as a shadow.
And who else do we have? We've got an army here which is catered to the south. Now I think that's smart. But why are you the Triarii? Can I swap this out? Because I don't like a Triarii as a general. Can I, how do I do this? I can't disband it because it's a general. Cornelius Scipio. I assume he's our guy as well. Right? Yeah, he's an our guy. Oh, I don't like to have... Okay, I'll tell you what. What if... Look, we're gonna need another guy as a general either way. So let's... Papria, Cornelia, influence minus 2 senators. What are your stats?
Ready for orders.
No, he's decent, but the thing is, I want him on horseback.
In addition to skills gained through experience,
At your command.
troops can be stationed inside
It
a
doesn't even
settlement
really
to
matter. He's
defend
only
it in
going
the
there
event
for a
of
little
attack.
bit. So
Whilst there, they will also act as a deterrent to any rebellious
Raise an army.
tendencies amongst the population.
you give them to that guy.
Move at once.
This panel is used to manually merge armies or fleets in order to assemble the strongest possible force.
Then I'll
Click on
disband
the
you.
unit or ship you wish to move, then click on the tick button to move it from one force to another.
And then I
It
can
is
hire
possible
you
to select
back, I
several
suppose.
units or ships at a time.
I can't hire him back. Look, it is what it is.
When you selected a faction, you also chose a family
Gnaeus
or party to represent
Cornelius
within its
Scipio.
political
Yeah, that's
system.
the guy we want.
Your faction leader is the head of the party you chose.
So where's
Many
Gnaeus?
characters and subjects in your campaign contribute gravitas to your party's overall power.
We hunger for battle.
Oh, who's this dude? Go away. Where is Scipio? I mean, he's got good units. Okay, maybe this was not the best move, actually.
Ready for orders.
Well, either way, it looks like we're stuck with it now.
At your command.
How do I get this dude back? Okay, I'm just thinking here, so I'm not too familiar with this screen either. Oh, he's traveling. Alright, maybe he just needs to... He needs to make his way back before we can deploy him.
You have selected a target outside the highlighted area. This means your cap.
Alright, that's fine. So let's build this up a little bit. From DC, I don't want to sort of blow everything on the first unit as well. But we definitely can't have undeveloped land, so... That's right. Look, let's upgrade Rome at least, that's an important one. We've got olive oil growth, so that seems to be something specific to the region here, so we'll definitely keep that one in.
We hunger for battle.
As far as army composition goes, it's a lot of ranged units in here. I prefer slingers also over these plebs. Ah, we don't have them. Okay. Range 80, range 80. So they're the same, just trashier. Okay, well that makes our life easy. Get rid of these guys. And throw in some...
Rome needs good
Cannot
fighters.
recruit, we've blew up the funds.
Ready
Alright,
for battle.
we'll end the turn here. We'll do one turn, guys, and then we'll park it there.
This piece cannot move any further now. It will
He's
be
returned
available
home.
again next turn.
Okay, great. Now, can I get you back? Because he is my faction leader, and he does have pretty cool stats.
At your command.
Mainly the upkeep one that he had. So, can I...
When unhappiness becomes too great, the people will riot, slaves will revolt, or a full-blown rebellion will occur. Factors which
Lucius
may
Cornelius,
cause this
Scipio.
are food shortages, taxation, the presence
Aeneas,
of
Cornelius,
rampaging enemy
Scipio,
armies in a
Asina.
province,
There we go.
and cultural unrest.
And this time we put him on a horse.
Hunger for battle.
You give the units back.
Make haste, men. March.
Either way, and we need 3 armies, so...
Make haste, men.
Sorry, actually you go stand in Cosentia.
Ready for battle.
And you can come up here as well.
Ready for orders.
Now you don't need a lot,
Are you ready to
so I'll just give
serve
you
Rome?
2, a little bit.
We hunger
You can keep
for
on moving.
At your command.
Alright.
What
Can you
do
spy on Vela 3? 45% chance. Let's take it. See what it does.
The road system within a region will improve as prosperity
Cool.
increases. Better quality
Alright, that
roads
works. She also
increase the
gained a
movement
skill.
range of the armies and agents who use them, as well as the line of sight from both the road and the nearest settlement. They also improve the chances
Line of sight,
detecting
pretty good.
enemy agents.
Let's go with that one.
Ready
And for you, you're gonna push up. There shouldn't be a whole lot in here, so I reckon you have enough to pull this off. But either way, we'll do the first battle.
Isn't just about greater numbers.
Okay.
The
Really
battles
easy
of
one,
units
guys.
and the generals of
Spearmen, mobs,
important
slingers,
battles.
and 1 unit of cav.
Look at the strength ratio and any reinforcement information before committing yourself.
Then again, it is the very first battle, so maybe... Let's just fight this one on the map, right? It's our very first one. After this, we'll go back to our normal campaign rules, right? Where if it's a really easy one, I'll just give it to the auto-resolve. I trust that. If it's a little bit finicky, then I don't really trust the auto-resolve to do all too well. So then we'll bring it back our ways. So I suppose we need the auxiliary barracks to get the slingers instead of the velites. Alright, there we go. Let's wait. And wait again. Dry, there we go. Awesome.
Proud Romans all.
Now, there's really not much to the setup because we can't do a whole lot. So we'll do it. One line of 4. Protective, guard mode on. Keep 1 as backup in case the line breaks somewhere. They can get involved.
Defensive positions. Battle group ready.
Validates up the front. I'll push you back afterwards, and general obviously close behind. Alright.
Take time to explore the battle user interface. Press buttons and click on graphics for details of their function.
Normal, and let's speed this up. I will go through this battle at a pretty rapid pace, guys. I appreciate that we're already a pretty long way in. Don't want to hold you too long.
Clicking on the central button
Do like they're putting the spearmen first, and their slingers are where? Way out back. That's kind of dumb. So far in the prologue, I have to say that the AI was pretty decent in terms of what they did. Doesn't seem to be the case here. Alright, are they trading? 1 unit is. We'll pull them in a little bit closer. Alright, there we go. In full range now.
The battle is turning in our favor.
What are they doing? Why are they not putting the slingers to the front?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
These guys are essentially out of ammo. Park these guys up behind. General, stay close. Big charge from Nostati there, that's not good.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Waiting orders. Quick march, Commander. Astarte.
Right, let's push this forward now.
Proud Romans all. Advance at speed. General. Forward.
And let's actually swing the general around.
Advance at speed. Forward. Quickly now.
Send him over there.
Astarte. Cut them down. Ready. Romans ready.
Alright, keep on running, keep on walking. Bring everyone up. You guys come up as well.
Double time. Obediamus.
One of our units
And right
has
now
used
you
all
can
its
get out of
ammunition.
formation attack.
General.
You, please run.
Astarte. Melee troops. Charge. Orders. Engage.
Where's the general at?
General.
I told you to run. Come on.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, well I don't think we're gonna need the general even, but
Astarte. Map of glory, Commander. General. Riders and the double. Will advance at speed. Jupiter gives us strength. Double time.
general, see if you can catch him, please.
Advance.
Would be good if you can. I mean, it's only unit of slingers, but still, we can get them out of the way, then all the better. Quick look there.
Proud Romans all.
Our general is under attack.
I know he is. I told him to, so I mean the slingers. I'm sure the general can manage. And we'll end it there. No need to push this. We'll do the wrap up and then we're gonna call it a day, guys. Decisive victory. So what do we lose? We lost 9 guys. That's amazing. I don't think the auto resolve would have done any better on that. But yeah, here the AI didn't do too well. Maybe maybe the AI in the prologue did better because they've got some time to essentially script the actions a lot more, whereas now it's mostly free flow, so the AI is left to its own devices, catering to both micro and macro.
Along with the options to occupy or loot if you have captured a settlement.
Occupy it.
We hunger for battle.
Julius Lebo, you are our guy, right? Let me just check that. Who's Julius Lebo? Decimus cursor. Where is Lebo from? I'm mainly just curious who we just helped. He's from the House of Julia. Okay, that's not good.
Ready for orders.
Can I swap you out? How do I change out a general? I should have checked this. Sorry, I thought he was on our team.
Ready for battle.
I should be able to change out a general, right? Where can I do this? Forces. I don't know where I... Oh, here. Can I do it here, maybe? Details. Yeah, okay. Wait.
Commander.
Because this guy's going to do a lot of heavy lifting. I should have done this beforehand, but... Brutus. Neus. Where's our other guys? I assume they're not available because...
Ready for battle.
Oh my goodness, this is incredibly annoying. I can't just swap these guys out.
For battle.
We hunger for battle.
We hunger for battle.
Fine. Go to this guy.
Ready for orders.
Commander.
No, Scipio. Okay, great. Now you're back out. Then I go to our main army here. Details, general details. Replace. Yeah, I suppose now he's traveling. That's alright. Either way, I need a new army as well. So I reckon we'll raise from Rome then. And we'll use Lubius.
Commander. Set up the watch. Rome needs good fighters.
Okay, and you skip that. Skip that. I just do 3. That's right. I need to overstretch this.
Commander.
Cool. Alright, guys. Either way, we're going to end the turn there. We've got it largely set up. I'll figure out the politics system in the next turn. We can take a quick look here. Just real quick, right? So we're... our influence, we're ignored. We're at the rock bottom, and even rats in the sewers care about it. Okay. Not great. So our leader is obviously... well, it's going to be... where is Cornelia? Oh, it's other parties, okay. We can take actions against other parties. We've got another guy here, Nation Inspector General. Cool, right, so at least we'll be able to use the generals for some influence, I say. Thank you all for tuning in again, I had a blast, and I will see you all next time. CZ Gaming out.